What's crazy, ladies and gentlemen, is that like most of you guys want to create videos, you know, and I have this phase too where it's like I want to create these videos, but it's like sometimes like the memory just fucking goes away. But I've noticed that if I just upload videos just randomly, right, when my mind is very so creative and just save it for later, bro, that makes my content creation so much easier, bro, because I've been having this phase where it's like I have these great ideas, but then I don't want to upload them because maybe they're bad. But think about it. How are you ever gonna know when shit is good if you don't want to try, bro? And I've been noticing that I haven't been trying a lot. You know what I mean? Like if I really wanted to become famous and actually be a professional day trader, like I would be that person. But reality is, I tend to self-sabotage myself. Well, sabotaging is not even real. But what I am trying to tell you is that like don't let fear or maybe your imperfections stop you from trying to become somebody that you want to be. You know what I mean? Because I've been fighting this whole multimillionaire trying to become rich and, you know, phase for a very long time. And I've been noticing that like, man, sometimes I'll look at my life and I'm like, damn, bro, I'm trying every day, every single day. I'm waking up, I'm doing the charts, I'm making videos, I'm trying to become the best version of myself every single day. And it's like, I'm doing it for 3 years. And it's like, it kind of sucks because it kind of feels like I'm not going anywhere. But in reality is, I'm so greater than where I started, bro. And it's absolutely insane to me. It's because we end up getting into the psychology to where it's like we tend to compare ourselves to other people. But in reality is you don't actually look back on yourself and be like, damn, I've actually fucking grown something, or I've actually became somebody. And when you become somebody before you're rich, before you actually have all the money, all the cars, all the women, all that bullshit, understand this, bro. You need to become the character first, bro. Absolutely become the character first and then get all the money, okay? Because if you get money, you're gonna be a dick, you're gonna be arrogant, you're gonna be entitled, you're gonna feel like you own the world, but in reality is you ain't shit. There's other people that are higher above you, and I want you guys to understand this. Like, for me, I really am, you know, a follower of God, or I try to be, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed that, like, God always said, don't fall in love with the world, man. Fall in love with me. Go fall in love with God, man. Go understand scripture. Go understand his words, man. Because I've been understanding it's like everything just goes more clear and more smoother with God. And it really does, okay? And if you really look at it in an analogy perspective, it's like God would want you to work hard, be patient, and actually be disciplined. Because what did God say? In Proverbs, he said that I discipline those that he loves. Jesus literally said that he loves those who discipline people, okay? So if you're disciplined, if you're trying to become rich, if you're trying to become somebody in life, and if you just keep on doing it, but you act and you feel like you're not going anywhere, in reality is you really are, bro. You're getting step by step further. And most people, what I've noticed is that when they try to become rich, when they want to become, you know, their best version of themselves, they're in this phase where it's like, damn, I feel like I'm not going anywhere. Damn, I feel like I'm actually not evolving. That's where most people tend to give up. And the crazy thing is, I don't even realize it, but dude, I'm keep going, dude. It's been 3 years since I've been uploading, since I've been trading, since I've been trying to learn, you know, new skills, been reading, analyzing, and I've been progressing, bro. And the crazy thing is, I look back on my life and I'm like, damn, I may not have the cars, I may not have, you know, the luxury to, you know, be free right now, but what I am is I'm becoming that character. So when I do get all that money, all that rich, all that wealthy shit, I know what to do with it, because if I could lose everything, I know how to get it all back, because I became the character, bro. And the crazy thing is, what I'm just trying to tell you is that be who you are first, you know what I'm saying? Because when the money starts coming in, when all the, you know, external things start coming into you, you need to fix the internal, which because you need to be completely aware, man, and don't get into the shiny object syndrome, which I was in, right? I was buying all these stupid things, but you know, it's been a beautiful ride for me, you know what I mean? And I've been uploading every single day. I'm trying to, you know, I'm not uploading every single day, but I am trying to be more productive every single day. It's just I tend not to upload, you know what I mean? Because I'm busy with other shit. I'm learning how to do programs, I'm learning how to use AI, I'm learning on strategy, and I'm always just productive, you know what I mean? And I want you guys to be very aware of everything that goes on in your life, because if you're not, well, then it's like your subconscious is going to be in control, and when it's in control, that's when you tend to scroll, that's when you tend to do bad habits, that's when you go off to lust, that's when you start to, you know, think differently, you know what I'm saying? Like your brain is trained to become disciplined. Like you could train your brain to becoming unstoppable, but social media made it so easy for you to get hooked and get trapped into all these different types of things. So ladies and gentlemen, just be consciously aware of what you do and understand that you really have to just try. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying is the number one way for you to get anywhere in life, because if you don't try, well, then you have a guaranteed chance that you'll never make it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the key story of this is to just keep trying. All right, and never give up. Peace.